Hello everyone, just wanted to do an update. Still, we are in October and I've done an update for October, but at the time I missed a few things and there's been so much going on in my grow room and that I needed to do this update before we go to November. So I do this. Today is 29th of October, still counts as October update, so we do this now. First of all, this is a new addition to my collection. This is an OID file bought from a grocery shop, but then it's got something special. It's got mottled leaf and it's got lovely blooms similar to Schilleriana. So this must be having Schilleriana at the parentage and also DTPS, because it's got so many branches and you know it's kind of a mini file, but I love this. And they sell it in Marks and Spencer in England, and you can buy it. Sometimes they've got it and sometimes they just finish, but this time I had to get it. So this is my new no ID favorite file. Actually, after this no ID file from IKEA, that here she's very floriferous, and she's got a nice spike that I show you in my bathroom in my previous update. Now it's started to branch out, so I thought to update you again. So I love this branching of the spike, which means there are more bloom, and there's one more spike coming up, but at the moment I think it's just working on this one, so this has not grown at all. Next, I just wanted to show you the progress of this new spike in my Phalaenopsis Leodora. Very much looking forward to it to grow and have bloom. There's two other spikes. I don't know if they're gonna bloom or not, but it's just working on one spike every time, so I'm not sure if that blooms and then finishes and the other ones start to grow. I'm not sure. Next one, and there is another big no ID file started to branch out again. I showed you this one in my previous update, and the spike was small, but now it has grown up and started to branch out, which I love it. And it's got big white with purple spots on it, so it's gonna be nice when it blooms. The thing I missed in my previous update is this Miltonia Sunset, that I had it in bud at the time, but I forgot because it was like hidden between my other Oncidium. So as you know, there is not much space to put them quite far away, so they kind of squashed and I didn't see this one. But then it started blooming within 2 weeks, and now I thought I have to do this update, otherwise it's gonna go off for my next update or anything. But it's been in bloom for I think about 2 weeks. I think it's been in bloom for 2 weeks now. So that's my Miltonia Sunset. This time don't have much of a pink on the lip because it was a bit away from sunshine maybe, or it's in winter time. It doesn't have that lovely pink purplish on the lip that I love, but still I like it anyway. Next one that I missed was this one, this Oncidium Cherry Baby, which had a spike and started to elongate now. And just wanted to show you the spike. Next one is a very exciting news. There is a little nubbin in this. This is Oranges fastuosa. Oranges fastuosa. And there's a little nubbin in there. Finally it started to bloom and started to spike, sorry. But as we know, the oranges are really slow in progressing the spike, so it's gonna take a long time to, but you can still see the nubbin started to grow, and it grows nicely. Next one, this dendrobium that I showed you before, Latoria dendrobium. I said the spikes were so small at the time I showed you. Now look at it. It's grown so much. They grow so fast. Within 2 weeks, I think 2-3 weeks, it's gone this big. From a little tiny nubbin to this big. And then there is one more here. So there's 3 spikes in my Latoria dendrobium, which is a hybrid, primary hybrid of Alexandre and Rhodostictum. So I love this one. This has grown 3 new growths this year, but it blooms in the old canes from last year or the year before. So these ones are going to be producing bloom next year, but these are all from the old canes. Can't wait to see them, bloom, because they've got lovely bloom and they last forever, like 2-3 months. Next one, this Callia, really nice, and this is the first time it's got 5 bud for me. This is, and it's growing so fast since it's got the bud. It's growing so fast, so I thought I have to make this update before it just opens up. For next update, I think it's gonna be open. So it's a BC Little Mermaid Janet AUS. So it's a Little Mermaid, BC Little Mermaid, Brosocadlia Little Mermaid. It's a very prolific bloomer. It's a nice hybrid. I highly recommend that. And when she was small, she did some blooming, but it wasn't as spectacular as this one. This is the first time it's growing 3 buds in one spike, so I'm really looking forward to see how when it blooms. The next very exciting news is my new purchase, as you saw it. This is Rencostylis gigantea white, and this nubbin I thought is a root, but it's not a new root. It's a spike. Sorry, my battery died, so I had to charge my battery a little bit. So yeah, I was saying that this thing that I just recently bought, a new acquisition, there was a little tiny nubbin there, which I thought is a root, but it's not. I think it's a flower spike. So I'm very excited to see this one progress of the spike and see it in bloom, because I never had chance with my other vandas, and anything I had, most of them died due to, I don't know, low moisture, anyway, didn't work with vandas, but I'm hoping this one is different from vanda. And so I keep it in this big glass and just spray it daily, and a little bit more watering at the weekend. So we'll see how it does, and I'll update you on the progress of the spike. So that's it on this update, and I will see you next time in my other update for November, which hopefully most of these will be still in bloom, and yeah, I can show you the blooms. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.